What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Not for a Debate. As you can see, we got a full house up in here today. Banks is here. Shake Money. Special guest Wes is back.
Yep.
Havoc is up in here. Be sure to go ahead and like, comment, and subscribe. And also be sure to check out Havoc's personal channel, the No Pass is Given.
Looking
Fellas,
to bring you content sometime soon.
yeah, looking to bring you content sometime soon. I like the way you added that. Fellas, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm a very, very disappointed man.
Why are you disappointed, man?
Why
First of
am-
all, I had to get at you on Twitter a few times the past few days.
oh, I was a bad mofo the last
You've
couple
been
of days.
speaking up a lot lately, man. A lot lately.
Yeah, cause like it's crazy how when I say something about Tua,
Yeah.
Shake come on, some other random person come on, they be like, yeah, well, he played better than Josh Rosen. I'm like,
It's
damn,
a low
y'all
bar.
that was
What's
a
good,
little.
PJ? What's good, PJM Sports? How you doing? What's good, Jay Hearn?
Y'all came from left field about the whole Josh Rosen situation, and like I'm talking about the way Tua played.
Mhm.
But you know what I'm saying? Like that's just been a consistent thing the last couple of days as far as Twitter's concerned.
There's
But
something we got to understand though. Dolphin fans are sensitive.
I'm sure, and
Dolphin
like
fans are sensitive.
the other thing is the reason why I'm also disappointed is I have to walk into work every day and I see Washington football team fans talk about skins and all this other stuff with a sub 500 record,
Yeah.
and we are sitting at home with a 10-6 record, watching a team like the Washington football team. And also, I don't know if you guys have seen the photo meme of Tua looking into a well at the Washington football team logo and the Chicago Bears logo with the record underneath. Have y'all seen that meme yet?
No,
Yeah,
but
the
I seen,
SpongeBob. Me.
yeah,
Yeah,
SpongeBob
that.
one. I seen
That's-
Tua
Squidward.
hanging out with Rick Ross recently.
Yeah. It's,
Who?
Did you see that?
Who?
Tua?
You didn't see that?
Nah.
Tua?
Yeah, man. Tua was hanging out with Rick Ross, man. Well, no comment.
He don't even seem like the type to be in that.
That's
kind
what I
of
was going to
crowd.
say because
I don't know, bro.
Rick Ross
Listen,
brought up
listen,
Tua
Miami-
earlier. Rick Ross brought up Tua
Mi-
in a song like earlier in the year, and he was just like, "Yeah, I love the hippity hop." So I don't
But
even know if he's
Miami-
really tight with Rick Ross like that.
Miami brings that out of damn near anybody.
That's
Honestly.
Yeah, you might be right.
Those
I mean,
are
he's young
facts.
though. He's young though. So
Were these his words that you just said, Havoc?
no,
The hippity hop?
no, I didn't. No, of course those are not his words. But he was just like, "Yeah, no, it's always an honor to be mentioned amongst the hip hop people." I guess it's something that he said.
Tua looks like he listens to rock music. If
Shit,
I
he
had to
looks-
guess,
looks like he listens to
I would say
bluegrass.
Tua looks like he listens to whatever they're playing in the locker room.
Actually, he looks like he listens to Christian music.
Okay, so since we're on the topic of Tua, the guest of honor is here, probably the one of the top guys that have sat back and have been questioning almost every single tweet over the last couple of days.
Yeah.
Welcome in, Vaughn.
What's going on?
That's
What's
good.
up, fellas? How y'all doing?
Doing
What's
good, man.
up,
How you
bro?
doing?
What's up, man?
Not
You
much,
you
man.
came at the perfect time because we are on the Tua topic.
Yeah, man. I'm just always confused with you, Devon, because you really like Rosen for some reason. I'll be like, why is he?
You see what I'm
Why
saying?
is such a
You
Rosen
see what
fan?
I'm saying? Hey, we talk about Tua. We ain't talking about Rosen. But
Okay.
since we on the
Okay,
topic,
I respect it. I respect it. I'm
Speaking
gonna
of the topic, speaking of the topic, hey, that's the first topic of the day, baby.
Jeez.
Should the Miami Dolphins consider another quarterback in the draft, considering the performance of Tua Tagovailoa in the 2020 season?
Hold
Maybe
on,
in the
wait.
late round to be his backup, but I mean,
Exactly.
you telling me the Miami Dolphins with 2 first-round picks, 2 second-round picks, and a year where we were basically one game away from going to the playoffs when, quite frankly, we shouldn't have been even really been in the contention for the playoffs. In a year where if you extrapolate his statistics over a 16-game season, his numbers for the season would have been closer to 20 touchdowns to about 11 interceptions.
No passes given.
So you're telling me that you have not seen enough from him on the field in terms of his work ethic that you want to say, you know what? Another like an actual offseason where he's not rehabbing and he's actually with the coaches and not with the offensive coordinator who just resigned, but an offensive coordinator that's actually brought in for him, not Ryan Fitzpatrick, quite frankly. No. I'm not. It may be in the later rounds if you're trying to groom a backup, but no, I'm not looking for quarterbacks. I'm looking to build this team, to build the rest of this team out, because we have clear deficiencies. When you got 12 drops in one game and you give up 56 points, I'm not looking at the quarterback as hard as the other positions.
Well, I agree.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I guarantee you, people were saying the same thing about Peyton Manning when he threw 20-something interceptions in one season. But I guess he wasn't the one.
Yeah, man. And some
and they drafted it low enough to get Edward James the next year.
And something that's really bothering me is when I hear the word bust come up, because when you talk about bust, right, you're talking about Ryan Leaf, right? You're talking about Jamarcus Russell. You're talking about Achilles Smith. You're talking about guys who literally are not starting NFL quarterbacks. They're not even NFL quarterbacks, quite frankly. And for a dude that have basically almost a 2-to-1 touchdown interception ratio,
Look at the track record of the Dolphins, though. You traded for Josh Rosen. Sorry, Vaughn, I got to bring this up.
Mm-hmm.
You traded for Josh Rosen.
Yeah.
And then you ended up shipping him out the next year. So
we didn't even ship him out. We released him.
Yeah, and the thing is, well, my friend, he was so excited about this trade. I was like, bro, why would you waste such a valuable pick on somebody who's not going to be on the team? He wasn't that efficient in college, and then he didn't work out of Arizona, so they salvaged what they could. They got a second round pick out of us. I think they stole from us.
That was definitely worth a second round pick. It's a
He was
dominant
not worth a
player.
second round pick. If you look at the track record of the Dolphins and their second round picks, they usually turn out to be great players. You got Xavier Howard.
Mm-hmm.
You got the receiver he played for the Browns now. I can't think of his name.
Jarvis
Landry.
Yeah.
Jarvis Landry. Like, usually the Dolphins do real good with second round picks. Even this year's second round pick, Raekwon Davis, is a pretty solid player. So to waste a pick on a
Kinley's a fourth rounder.
Kinley?
I thought Kenny was a second rounder. No,
he's a fourth rounder.
No. Hunt was a second rounder.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. So they do really good with the second round picks, and I feel like they gave that pick away, and then it didn't pan out. And I'm not nothing against Rosen. He's a very smart guy, but I just don't believe he will make it in the NFL. He's definitely not better than Tua. He's definitely not as efficient as Tua. He's more prone to turn over the ball. I know Tua had a bad game, but he was just trying to make
bad game.
Yeah, he was trying to make things happen.
He had a bad couple of games.
I don't think
that's an overstatement.
I don't think it's an overkill. I think besides the Arizona Cardinals game, Tua has not looked impressive in his starts. This honestly, and it started with the Los Angeles Rams game. Even though y'all beat us,
yeah, exactly.
10 out of 10 due to Jared Goff, and y'all defense played amazing that game. But besides the Arizona Cardinals game, I don't think Tua looked in control. That's just my feedback on you guys. I feel like Tua. It's not to say he's not the guy, because maybe he is. But from what I've seen from film perspective, he didn't seem like he was ready for the moment.
But he showed flashes, Banks. He showed flashes.
Yeah.
What
Oh, of
flashes?
course. I mean,
Flashes,
What
yeah, he did
flashes you
flash.
see?
Yeah, he shows you
Come
enough
on,
that
DeVore.
you want to bring him
Come on,
back,
DeVore.
and you want to see with a whole off. You gotta understand. There's something we gotta understand.
Don't have it. You know Patrick.
No. There's something. There's something
No,
that
no
we gotta.
Patrick Gibbons.
There's something that we gotta understand.
I'm listening.
When you're looking, and I know no one can objectively talk about Tua anymore. Like it's just done. No one can even objectively talk about him anymore. But I would say from a rookie quarterback, you're just looking for him to give you enough that you want to bring him back next season and see what he has to offer. That's what you want from a rookie. That's what you want from any rookie, quite frankly. Are you showing me enough? Yeah, are you showing me enough that I'll bring you back? But yeah.
He hasn't shown me nothing.
Exactly. But hear me out, man.
Okay,
Showed you a whole lot of wins.
but I'm gonna say this about Tua, right? He played well in Arizona. He also played well in the Kansas City game. He threw for the most passing yards of his career in the Kansas City game, and he tried to bring us back. Now the defense couldn't hold their end of the bargain, but you can't fault Tua for that. He had a slow start. It seems like when they opened up the offense, he started playing better. And then on top of that, you had 2 games where we didn't have none of our top receivers. We had Jakeem Grant out. We had Park out. He's hurt every year. It's always something wrong with his hamstring for some reason. I mean, it's just he didn't have no weapons.
I tell you what, he was doing so good. He was doing so well. Go ahead.
Before you start, let's go to Wes real quick. I think Wes has something to say. Okay. My bad, Shay. Hold that thought.
Oh, well, hear me out, Banks. The guy showed flashes in those games he was just talking about. Now, if you look the previous year, look at Josh Allen. Josh Allen did the same. He showed flashes, but when he got in that big moment, he folded. Honestly. You telling me that same thing can't happen to Tua, and we talking about Tua next year as a top 10 maybe quarterback?
Right.
I do remember.
Go ahead.
After Josh Allen's first year, they were talking about trying to throw him into the dumpster. So they glad they didn't do that.
Now we talking about a top 5 guy,
an MVP candidate.
MVP candidate, probably almost. He should be like maybe third. Cause you got to go Aaron Rodgers and then obviously
Mahomes.
Yeah. So
go ahead,
I mean.
Oh, yeah. The only thing I wanted to bring up was the Kansas City game in the fourth quarter, right? If Tua was doing so bad, they would have punted the ball to us because, like, you know what? You ain't going to score. But they chose to go for it on 4th down because they knew Tua was playing with a hot hand, and we can't give Tua back the ball because if they score at least 1 touchdown with the extra point, they were going to win.
How many of those flashes have y'all ever seen from Josh Rosen?
I'm still looking for it. I'm still looking for these flashes from Josh Rosen.
Okay.
So why we been comparing Josh? Why we rate Josh Rosen and
we see again. We talking specifically about Tua and his.
He doesn't want to talk about Rosen anymore. He's done.
That's what we're talking about. So if we want to go back to this Kansas City Chiefs game, Shake, because everybody and Vaughn too that want to go back to this Kansas City Chiefs game, we shouldn't have been. The score shouldn't have been the way that it was because we was spotted 14 points, and you couldn't, and we kept. How many turnovers the Chiefs had?
The Chiefs scored 21 points in 3 minutes. What are you talking about?
They have 4 turnovers. Havoc. 4 turnovers.
They scored 21 points in 3 minutes.
If you want to include, hold on, Havoc. And if you want to include that 30-yard sack loss that Patrick Mahomes had, that's 5 turnovers. So if my math is correct, we had, what was the score by halftime? 17-14? Was it something like that?
I don't think so. I think they scored all them points in the second quarter, right?
No, it was all in the second half. We was
second
up.
was the third quarter? Okay.
We was up. So explain to me, on all those other drives that the Miami Dolphins defense put the Miami Dolphins offense in scoring distance. Why couldn't the Dolphins offense capitalize on that?
So the score at the end, the score at the end of halftime for the Chiefs Dolphins games was Chiefs 14, Dolphins 10. And then in the third quarter, the Chiefs went up 30-10, and then the Dolphins scored 17 points in the fourth quarter.
That's even worse, Havoc, because you already threw 2 picks in the first half, and you was already in scoring distance. So why are you down by 4 points?
I have to explain this to you.
No, you do not.
He listens. The more listens with closed ears. That's what happens.
And you know what? And this is, and quite frankly, this is actually quite emblematic of our country right now, where we have people who refuse to believe facts. We have people who refuse to accept reality.
Oh my God!
And we have to understand something. You cannot hold up a rookie on and this is for everyone that was a supporter of him and people who hate him like you. You cannot put him up on a pedestal and be like, save us. That's not
what you mean? The defense saved him every single freaking drive.
Exactly.
What did we where did we invest in the offseason? Where did we invest damn near all of our money in? The defense, right?
Defense.
This is how this team wins games. Defense first. That's how this team wins games.
Correct.
Okay.
But the thing is, though, Havoc, you are in scoring distance. Scoring distance. Why do you have 10 points if you're in scoring distance? That means you're telling me that you screwed up somewhere where you couldn't kick at least a field goal.
So do me a favor, DeVore. Call up Chan Gailey, who is sitting at his house without a job, and ask him.
Ask him. This is what I'm talking about.
Ask him.
He's a Chan Gailey apologist too. Like,
ask him. Because he's sitting at his house with nothing but time. So go ask him.
Vaughn. See, here's the situation with Chan Gailey, and this is why I support Chan Gailey. Everybody that wants to disrespect Chan Gailey out there saying he's a terrible play caller, let's just bring up the Rams game. How long you think? Hey, no. I'm just saying offensively, Banks. I'm just saying offensively.
Oh, okay, cool.
Let's bring up the Rams game though. So, in the Rams game, how long you think Tua was gonna have to hold on to that ball before Aaron Donald was in the backfield? Not long, right? So why are you guys so focused on Tua holding on to the ball, throwing the ball down the field, and you have this monster driving you up in the middle? You saw the first play, he dropped back, he was on his ass. So you already knew Aaron Donald was coming. So same thing with the Bills. The Bills were second as far as one of the second blitzing teams in the league behind us. That's why we was throwing the ball the way we was throwing it. You got to think of the game plan before y'all sit back and want to judge. Don't make that face, Wes. I know what that face means. You got to think of the game plan before you sit back and want to judge the offensive coordinator why he did what he did. And also, with that being said, from the level of production that we got out of the tight end position, it's something that we have not gotten in a very, very long time. And also, of course, the wide receivers is definitely an issue. But nobody sat back and had this conversation when we were sitting at the number 5 pick, and we could have drafted a receiver, and nobody wanted to do it. So again, this is
wait. What receivers were coming? What receivers were coming off the board at number 5?
Oh no, let's think about this.
Nobody.
Jerry Jeudy. You could have got Jerry Jeudy. Justin Jefferson.
You could
have got Justin Jefferson. You could have got Justin Jefferson with a Noah Igbenogany pick, but you ain't picking Justin Jefferson at 5. That's not where he was projected to go in the draft.
That might have been worth it, but who's going to throw in the ball? Fitzpatrick? Right?
Yeah, I think Fitzpatrick playing bad. Like, why is everybody have a problem with Ryan Fitzpatrick? See,
Ryan Fitzpatrick gave Devontae Parker his best year.
We love Ryan Fitzpatrick, but his story is a story that's been told time after time after time again. We know his story.
So the defenders. Defenders love Fitzpatrick too.
I mean, look, you love him until you don't love him, right? And actually, to be quite honest, we got the best year out of Fitzpatrick because he wouldn't start in all the games.
No, hell no. See, this is where you guys
because before he got benched, what did he do? He threw a 3-interception game against the Jets. Am I correct?
A butt interception too.
So This is where we.
Why do you hate
disconnect here?
washed up quarterbacks and washed up offensive coordinators?
I
Why
don't
do you love these dudes?
I'm just saying you guys are giving all the credit in the world to it. But my whole thing is, if we want to go back to the 2019 season, we were on record to giving up the most points, if we did not already give up the most points in NFL history last year, because our defense couldn't stop a cold. Who was the quarterback of 5 games of the season? Josh Rosen. Now, like I asked you this question last week, Havoc.
Yeah.
If Tua was in the offense in the 2019 season, what would our record have been? Better or worse?
So I'm of the position you couldn't do any. You can't do any worse than Josh Rosen.
That's some bullshit.
So that's my position.
How many games Rosen
we gave you the answer. So don't.
You just don't like the answer. That's the problem. You just don't like the answer.
You know how many touchdowns? You know how many touchdowns Rosen threw for?
What are his career stats?
This many.
What are his career stats? Let me ask you a question. By the time Josh Rosen's career is over, is he going to have more touchdowns than interceptions? Answer me that question.
Y'all need help.
Answer me that question. By the time his career is over, is he going to have more touchdowns than interceptions?
I think it's over already.
Man, let's just be real, bro. Rosen is butt cheeks.
He's been blackballed. That's what it is.
Y'all see what the plan is. DeVore wants Adam Gase and Josh Rosen to take us to the Super Bowl. That's what he really wants. That's what he wants.
What I'm saying.
Yeah, that's what he wants.
That is not what I'm saying. My man been blackballed. Y'all just said, okay,
that's what you
want.
No. Let me just say this, bro. You talking about why we didn't draft a receiver at the 5th pick? What team you know builds a team around a receiver? What team you know wins the Super Bowl because they went up and they drafted a great receiver?
Now that I think back, I can't remember.
Not name one. You go get a quarterback. You get you a franchise quarterback. Now I understand Tua did not have the type of season where he's which to cause him to get all this praise. He's getting more praise than he probably deserves. I understand that. I understand that's probably why you go so hard against Tua. But at the same time, you have to look at this, like what's going on with the Dolphins. They don't have no receivers. Their receivers do drop a lot of balls. He's coming off an injury. He really probably not even 100% as far as mobility goes, and they're able to get the range of motion in his hip that was hurt. So you have to give him some time. So he did show some heart. He did show that he's very accurate, even on the little short passes or whatever the case may be. He's 20 for 25. There's only like 80 yards. But what you want this man to do?
What is that though, Vaughn? 80 yards?
You don't believe?
20 for 25 for 80 yards? That's less than 5 yards per attempt.
Man, they rolling this man out.
Wait.
Let me see.
Tom Brady do it. We praise it. Why Tua can't do it?
Hey, this ain't a Tom Brady conversation.
Here we go. You see, the second you try to impart some logic and facts into the discussion, we ain't talking about it. Listen, at the beginning of the season,
I hate to defend Tom Brady, but he got bums at receiver. Just like Tua, but he still made him sugar though.
At the beginning,
hey, you want to know the common denominator though?
Bums.
Want to know the thing that matters at the end of the day?
Time to mute him. Mute Banks, please.
At the end of the day,
who's got the mute? Yeah.
At the end of the day, the Miami Dolphins are at home. So my prediction before the season was correct. No matter how well y'all did, no matter how good Tua did, how bad he did, your asses are home.
Don't worry, the Rams will be watching with us.
Hey,
soon.
Don't worry about it. That's to be determined. Your fate has already been determined.
No, your determined is already. You on borrowed time, brother.
And to put Nah. Did you not see us last week? Did you not pay attention?
I didn't watch the game.
I know.
But
if we was in the NFC, if we was in the NFC West, we would be the champions.
If we were the NFC East, we'd be the champions right now.
If was the fifth,
because we ran through the NFC West, like we only lost one time to them, and then we definitely have a better record than the Chicago Bears. We also have a better record than
props to y'all, but y'all still home. What's the next topic, DeVore?
Yes, we are. Yes, we are.
I can't stand this guy, bro.
We definitely gonna move on, but last week we had the conversation about Eric Bieniemy, the best possible landing spot for him, or as far as a head coaching job. So we didn't know the Jacksonville Jaguars were going to end up having a vacancy. They ended up firing their head coach, and obviously the Los Angeles Chargers ended up firing their head coach.
Told you that was going to happen.
Currently sitting right now, when you look at the Chargers, they possibly have the best roster as far as any coaching vacancy, and the Jacksonville Jaguars have probably the best cap space right now. I think they're sitting over like $100 million.
It's $100 million.
$100 million.
And
over $100 million. And a first pick in the draft.
Yeah.
So,
oh no, 2 first picks in the draft because they got the draft pick from Jalen Ramsey. Don't forget that.
Oh,
they don't. No, I'm just saying they have the first pick in the draft.
Right.
Just
Plus
overall.
they have another. I think they're going to have the
they have
third
2
pick
first
in the draft or
rounders.
something like that. So they're going to have
No. The Dolphins have the third pick. The Dolphins have the third pick.
The Dolphins got a third. Okay, it's something early.
Yeah, bro, you just stats from.
As far as the better opportunity, it depends on what you're looking for. If you want a better talent pool and you don't want to, start from the ground up, you're going to go with the Chargers, obviously. Now, if you want to instill your philosophy and blah, 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 you're going to go to
Wait, Wes, really quick. I'm sorry to cut you off. Just really quick. Are you talking in reference to Bieniemy right now in terms of his landing spot?
we're just saying coaching in general.
Okay,
just the better
place to
opportunity.
land. Okay.
Yeah, it kind of lies within whatever you want to do. If you one of them guys, one of them Brian Flores, I'll get your ass out of here if you don't want to play for me, guys. You're gonna go to Jacksonville. If you're somebody who's looking for, something to build off of, you got Derwin James, Bosa, that middle linebacker they dropped. Right, you got something to go off of there. So you're gonna go with
got
the
some
Chargers.
great wide receivers.
Exactly. So it just depends on what type of coach you are. Like Urban Meyer, if he were to come, he should probably go with Jacksonville and draft Trevor Lawrence or whatever quarterback he wants.
Yeah, these are good. These are great points. Shout out to all the people in the chat. We got some people I don't even recognize in there tonight. So shout out to y'all.
People in the chat.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, it's on YouTube. Shout out to everybody on YouTube. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe.
Comment button on your phone. You'll see the chat.
But I'll say, if particularly for a guy like Bieniemy, I would say you should get with an organization that's going to hire a new GM, and you and that GM have to be on the same page. Because if you look why the Dolphins have been successful, how their rebuild has gone from a 5-win team to a 10-win team, there's organizational consistency. Like, Greer gives Flores the players he needs to fit his scheme. And I think a lot of times what happens is you have the coach, but you got a GM that's on a different game plan than the coach. Or you got a coach that's on a different game plan than the GM. So you got to have that organizational consistency. But if you're looking for just plug in a dude and have a chance to win some games immediately, I'm still not sure why the Chargers lost so many games as they did. Because if you look at the players they got, they underachieved big time. So if you give them a competent head coach.
Some people may not agree with me with this, but sometimes one player does make all the difference. I feel like if they had Derwin James for half of them games, I feel like that's a totally different defense, and they've been missing him for how many years now?
The past 2 seasons.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think
it's been 2 years now. Yeah, he's the best safety in the league when he's healthy.
Hold on, pump the brakes, buddy.
He reminds me of Rashad Jones back in the day.
The best safety in football when healthy.
Yeah.
Anybody got any other random stuff you just spitting out?
Yeah.
No, it's facts.
Yeah.
Who do you think is the best safety?
What'd you say, Shake?
I'm saying, who does West think is the best safety?
I think Minka Fitzpatrick looked good in number 43.
I won't even say that, honestly. I don't know, man. I ain't finna be a fanboy and say Minka Fitzpatrick the best safety. I'm not finna.
No, I'm just saying he should change his number to number 43. I feel like that'd be a good number for him.
Yeah, I mean,
man. He can never live up to that. Don't do that.
No,
I think he is already. He being a playmaker, getting interceptions.
He ain't exactly
tackling.
No.
Tackling who's
The only
supposed to be tackling.
difference
Rashad
between
Jones was a leader, though.
the only difference between whatchamacallit, Minka Fitzpatrick and Palomalu is a tight end runs over Minka Fitzpatrick. Ain't nobody running over Palomalu.
I bet you. Give me a couple of days. I'll find somebody that ran over Palomalu.
Yeah, I think we can find somebody that ran over Palomalu. He wasn't. He
Name
wasn't
who?
an
Like who?
authoritative- He wasn't a guy that was an authority figure out there. He was back.
What games were y'all watching?
I would say
Who?
Palomalu was definitely an authority
He
figure.
ain't no beat
Okay,
Jordan
I
than John
was.
Lynch.
Yeah, he
I
was.
think
Roy
so.
Williams.
I don't know what
Yeah, he
tape
wasn't
y'all are
like Roy
watching.
Williams.
No, he
like
was-
John
Roy
Lynch.
Williams is
Wait.
trash.
Are we out here saying that Troy Polamalu is no Roy Williams?
He's way
No,
better
he's
than
not.
him.
He's not a
He's
thumper.
way better than
He
him.
ain't a thumper.
Oh
He
my
ain't
Not a
God.
thumper, bro.
He ain't so established.
I know he wasn't a thumper. Are you kidding me? Oh my God.
He's not a thumper.
Oh man. Whatever. Yeah,
he's a
that's why
great
you think Jalen
tackler.
Ramsey's the best corner in the league. Yeah, that's
He's
why
just
you
a
think.
playmaker.
We out here
Troy
saying
Polamalu
Roy
was a
Williams was
playmaker.
better than Troy Polamalu.
No,
Oh my
that's not
God.
what we're saying.
That's
We're
not
not
what we
saying.
said.
No,
Okay, what
we
you saying?
said that Troy Polamalu is not a tone-setting hitter guy.
Wait. Let's ask Wes. He's a Steelers fan. Wes, what do you think?
I think the Chargers have the better coaching opportunity. Next subject. Since we spitting out random stuff, come on, man.
Dude,
Don't
I
worry,
know
bro. I think I
about the
triggered you, bro.
Steelers. I know about the Steelers. So,
What do you know?
huh?
What do you know about the Steelers?
I know about a lot of things about the Steelers. Like I told you before, my homeboy, who was a mentor to me, I told you he passed away. He was a big Steelers fan, and I used to watch the Steelers with him when I was living in Miami. As a matter of fact, that's his terrible towel behind me. So,
Oh, awesome.
so I know about the Steelers.
Sorry for your loss, brother.
No problem, man.
I just want to reiterate the fact
Yeah,
that Troy
man.
Polamalu wasn't a thumper, and Roy Williams was a thumper. Sean Taylor was a thumper. Brian Dawkins was a thumper.
I mean,
Oh
here
my
we go.
God!
I mean, I don't know.
This man jumped over
Those
a
are
line,
thumpers.
bro. He made
Hey.
some spectacular plays.
I'm not arguing with
he
you.
was a playmaker.
Yeah,
I said that.
we're
I
not
said he was a
arguing with you
playmaker.
about that. Honestly, I think Troy Polamalu was a better safety than Ed Reed. That's
What?
just me.
No.
That's just me.
Nope.
Bruh.
You watch your mind.
Nope.
Oh, my bad.
No.
Oh, my bad.
Don't forget
Miami
on
guys
the
in the house.
No.
Miami
Yeah,
guys in the
yeah.
house.
Yep. I agree 100%.
What?
Oh, yeah, don't forget. We
Man,
talking
get out of
to
here,
the
bro. Y'all
guy-
just saying stuff to troll, bro.
I'm being honest.
all Polamalu. I mean, all Ed Reed was a cover guy. That's all he was.
That's it. That's it.
That's boof.
Man, get out
That's
of here,
boof.
bro.
Nah, Troy Polamalu
Man.
could do everything. So Troy Polamalu
We out here. We out
Like,
He
here.
was in the box. He was
Yes.
he was a cover
Yes.
guy.
Yes. That's that.
Who nickname is the ball hawk?
That's it. I say he's a cover guy. That's all I said.
Yeah,
He's a
Who
cover
nickname
guy.
is the
That's
ball
it.
hawk?
He ain't no
Who
guy.
has the longest play? Who
He
has
is
the
not.
longest play in NFL history?
And who has the longest kick return in NFL history? Does that make him a good receiver?
What conversation are we
He
having
has-
right now?
No, bro. I'm saying this man
Man,
he
but-
not only picks the ball off, he takes it to the house. This man plays special teams, bro. He blocked
Yeah.
He covered on special
I
teams.
think we done struck a nerve with Vaughn just now.
Well, you got to
Nah,
remember,
that's all right.
Vaughn is a hurricane through and through. Bro.
You out here talking
Yeah,
about
as
from
a matter of
South
fact, that's
Florida.
the team I hate the most.
Polamalu is better than Ed Reed. Ed Reed is one of the best safeties of all time, if not the best safety of all time. If you look
He's
at
the
his
best.
They both got gold
bust,
jackets.
and look-
He's the
and
best
look-
cover safety, but best
No, he's the
around
best
safety.
safety of all
I'm
time.
taking Polamalu.
Yeah, no, he's not.
Bro, you can go.
I'm taking Ed
you
Reed
can
all
go- You can go.
I'm
look up
taking
highlights right
Polamalu.
now of Ed Reed laying guys out, knocking heads off. And he was not as big as Polamalu.
He wasn't knocking nobody head off.
But he knew where to be.
No,
And that was
not in
Was
the
Bill
box.
Belichick, was
Not in the
Bill
box.
Belichick ever scared of Polamalu? Do you have any record of Bill Belichick saying, "Oh, Polamalu is the greatest"?
Dude,
safety ever"?
how many records are there of Bill Belichick scouting people? So that's you
He
can
went
live
out his
forever
way
trying to find
go
stuff
on
like that.
TV to say, "Bro, until somebody do what Ed Reed does."
So that means Jarvis Landry is the best wide receiver because he went out of his way to scout Jarvis Landry.
I don't even understand. All I know
Bruh,
is
what are you talking about,
all I know.
This man literally said on his
all I
mouth
know is
that Andy
the
Reid
U is
what
as good as is only good in the 90s. Come on now.
All I
in the
know
early
is
2000s.
You sucks.
all I
Man,
know is
what's
that
your team, bro?
I knew that hurt.
yeah, right. What team are you
I knew
supporting?
that hurt.
Who your team?
That
Who's your
that
college
hurt
team?
him bad, dog. That hurt. That's a
Who's your
gut
college
check.
team?
That's a gut check.
Oh, okay. It's crickets. It's quiet over there.
You see, all I know is when Tom Brady
The
was
Gators,
asked which player
Oh,
do you need to
makes
constantly
We
look
beat you.
for,
Who won last time when
it's Ed Reed.
we met?
Bro,
Who
y'all
won?
scared to play us, bro. Y'all scared to
No,
play
we
us.
playing y'all
Every
next
time
year.
we
So
want to
we
play
playing
y'all
y'all
go
next
right
year.
to talk
We
about
playing y'all
let me
next year.
talk. Let
We
me
playing
talk.
y'all
Hey,
next
DeVore,
year.
next time.
Man, the
You
U is
fucking tell
over.
me so y'all
You
good
ain't
with y'all
back.
not, bro.
You
Y'all
ain't
scared to
coming
play
back.
us.
We don't want.
I love this feature.
I told you to use it.
All right, so check it out. We got the NFL wild card this Saturday. I lost my NFL wild card this Saturday. First game of the wild card matchups is the Indianapolis Colts at the Buffalo Bills.
That's why this podcast is awesome and it's going to be successful.
So-
This is the reason why.
So and the Colts versus Bills, you know, I'm gonna take your Ed Reed take and I'm gonna throw that in the trash because he was the greatest safety ever, and the only person that I would say would rival him is Sean Taylor if he lived, rest in peace. But Colts at Bills, clearly I'm going with the Bills.
I'm gonna go against you on that one. I'm gonna go with the upset with the Colts. I think because the Bills are riding a really high horse right now. You know, they whoop the Steelers' ass. They putting up 40-something points a game like they doing it right now. I feel like they're real comfortable right now. And the Colts might hit them in the mouth.
It's on me.
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right. I'll take the Bills. I just don't trust Phillip Rivers. I just hate the way he throws the ball. It's
That
like he got
sounds like a personal problem.
yeah, it might be. You throw like
He's got
I
like a
don't know. It's
3/4.
just funny.
I never heard somebody say I don't like the quarterback because the way he throws the ball.
It's like his elbow never leave the side of his body. Anyways, and then I just don't think Phillip Rivers can win a game. You know, an important game now.
Fifth
Now that he's old and
all time throwing touchdown passes.
Dan Marino, we're not gonna win. Anyways, the Colts, I don't think Phillip Rivers can put up enough points against the Bills defense because the Bills defense is really stout to even, I think it's gonna be a blowout. And just for the record, bro, if Dan Marino was playing in this era, the records would get smashed.
Oh my
God.
Oh yeah,
Oh my God.
In 1984, when you could close down the receiver off the line, the receivers can't be touched now. So you can just run across the field all freely. Imagine Dan Marino playing now. He'll throw for 6,000 yards and 60 touchdowns.
That's a good point. Dan Marino's my favorite all-time quarterback.
Yeah, I'd agree with that.
No, it's not.
I just had to get that off my chest. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
Well, Tom Brady is, but
Exactly.
As far as pure passing skills, Dan Marino's the best passer of all time, in my opinion.
Banks, what you got, man?
It's simple, man. I think everybody brought up a good point. I agree with Vaughn to a point. Buffalo, they rolling right now, man. They are rolling. They're probably the hottest team in the league right now, and I think that's the type of energy you need to have rolling into, especially the first round of the playoffs. When you're one of the first teams to play, the eyes are on you in center stage. I think Buffalo is going to come out here and make a statement. I want to see Phillip Rivers. My heart is telling me to pick the Colts here, but my mind is saying go with Buffalo. So I got Buffalo. But the only reason I want to pick the Colts is because I really want to see Phillip Rivers win the Super Bowl. Because I think that's the only thing that's lacking in his legacy. But it's not gonna happen against Buffalo. Maybe next year. Buffalo's too hot.
No, it's never gonna happen.
He's talking about retiring after this season.
I don't know if Phillip Rivers got it next year.
He has a thing with
First off,
Thomas in the film.
You said you want to see this man win the Super Bowl? This man is gonna throw his whole shoulder out trying to out throw Patrick Mahomes in the AFC Championship. First off, So you can forget about that.
I respect Phillip Rivers though.
I love Phillip Rivers.
Yeah, he a dog. He a dog. Don't get it twisted. He a dog, but
you just said you don't like him.
I don't like his throwing motion.
It's a personal grudge now.
Nah, I won't say it's personal.
Hey,
if you look at the way he throws, it's like a chicken wing.
He had his time, man. He played with a couple Hall of Famers, man. He had his time.
I'm looking at the chat right now. I'm looking at the chat right now. Just a sidebar. Another one commented and said Warren Moon would be nice today too.
Of course, Warren Moon would be nice in any era.
Yeah, I agree with you. Another one. That's a good point, bro. Thanks for stopping by the channel.
I just wanted to just touch on Phillip Rivers. As much as I like Phillip Rivers, I'm gonna end up rolling with Buffalo because they do like the blitz. I think I said earlier the second most in the league. So Phillip Rivers Sunday versus who do they play Sunday? The Jaguars.
The Jaguars.
They play the Jaguars. Yeah. He just doesn't have any mobility in the pocket. He's just a sitting duck in the pocket. So I feel like the Bills will be able to put a lot of pressure on Phillip Rivers in this game. It's going to end up costing him this game, to be honest.
But let's just say this, though. The one thing that I think that is working in Phillip Rivers' favor is the fact that he has playoff experience.
True.
And Josh Allen is not proven in the playoffs yet. So Phillip Rivers has been in the big games before in the playoffs. He's been there, and he's won them. So, I think the pressure is a good point, but I think it's something that Phillip Rivers is used to. I think he's expecting Buffalo to come after him. So they might make adjustments. We'll see.
All right, so save your breath, Banks, because unfortunately...
I didn't get my take yet.
Oh, my bad.
Yeah,
go ahead, do your thing.
My bad. So, Havoc, I'm going to take your take on the Ed Reed and Palomalu and give it to Lamar Jackson in case he got to take a crap in the game again so he can have something to wipe his butt with. But anyway, I'm going to take the Buffalo Bills because one thing about Phillip Rivers, he's going to be like the Fitztragic that actually goes to the Hall of Fame. I mean, there's games where when he's on, he's unstoppable, and when he's off, it depends, man. If you get the Phillip Rivers that's going to be on fire, then he has a good chance of winning. But there's also that Phillip Rivers that throws about 4 or 5 interceptions a game. So it depends on which Rivers is showing up to the game. But I'm taking Buffalo.
So we got how many Buffaloes?
I'm going.
I think that's a sweep on Buffalo.
No. Wes said Colts for the upset.
Oh, of course.
I think I was the only one.
Yeah.
Oh, you gonna stay your only one. Unfortunately, due to unusual circumstances, the Los Angeles Rams ended up making the playoffs. Unfortunately, I have to do this preview for the Los Angeles Rams at the Seahawks. But Hank, you have the floor, man. Talk to us.
You know
what's going on with Jared Goff? Is he gonna play?
I don't really have a lot to say. All I know I got to say is this: your ass predicted the Arizona Cardinals to win this division. You were wrong. I told you that they weren't going to win the division. I was wrong saying the Rams were going to win it, and the Seahawks ended up winning. But it felt damn good beating your division pick to get into the playoffs. It felt damn good.
You feel good. You feel good
I feel
about
great.
Talking down on.
I feel great.
Kyler Murray didn't even play the whole game. You over here.
It wouldn't matter. Listen to me. The way our defense is playing and have been playing all year long, it wouldn't have mattered. Now, don't get me wrong. When he came into the game, he definitely caught fire. He was definitely making some room for improvement. But again, our defense just doing what our defense has been doing all year, bailing us out. When that pressure gets on, when Aaron Donald gets off you, when the defensive player of the year gets after you, it's nothing you can do about it. You can wrap it up. Then that's the difference maker in the playoffs. Not every team has playmakers on the defensive side of the ball. One thing I can carry on that I know that my team is going to do, the Rams are going to go in and going to play great defense. The good thing is we've sacked Russell Wilson a total of 8 times in the 2 games we played him. 8 times. Yes, sir.
Is he defensive player of the year this year?
Oh, he said, yeah. In my vote, he's the defensive player of the year.
Your vote don't count.
Hey, but you know what? With all jokes aside, I definitely want to take the time to acknowledge Wolford for playing the way he played. He played a fantastic game, in my opinion. Besides the very first possession when he threw the interception, I think it all had a lot to do with jitters. After that, the guy looked very confident. I love the third down conversions when he used his legs. He was not afraid to get hit. He was the complete opposite of what Jared Goff was. We don't need Jared Goff to go out there and win us the game. We just need him to control the game. And that's what Wolford did. Wolford did a fantastic job. From what I'm understanding, from what I'm hearing from my insiders, it looks like Jared Goff is going to be playing this week. He's going to be the starting quarterback, though I think it would be a mistake. I think we should roll with the hot hand. I think Wolford has earned it, and I think he should be the starting quarterback. But
stop being a fanboy. Who's going to win a game?
Yeah,
I don't
even know the take yet.
My fanboy answer is going to be the Rams, of course. The Seahawks not beating us. They don't have enough to beat us. What do they have? Jared Goff is not starting.
Well,
they barely got away with us the second game.
Did you say what did the Seahawks have?
They don't have. Listen to me.
They have a Super Bowl winning quarterback, man.
What did the Seahawks have?
They don't have enough. Have y'all not paid attention to the games, the 2 games that we played them in? They don't have enough.
No, they
also have a Super Bowl losing quarterback too.
Okay, yeah. But he won one though, right? I'm asking because I don't know. I'm kind of confused. Did he win the Super Bowl?
But he threw a slant though.
I'm saying, did they lose the Super Bowl?
You need to holler at Pete Carroll about that one. You need to holler
at
Pete
Carroll.
Carroll.
Did he win? Yeah, did Russell Wilson win the Super Bowl?
You got to call your own number, bro.
Yeah, he won the Super Bowl, but he also
okay. Lost. I just was saying he lost one, but yeah, so did Goff.
I'm gonna put some pressure on my squad this week. I'm gonna throw it out there. I'm expecting the Rams to go out there and play completely opposite of what we played 2 weeks ago against Seattle. We should have won that game against Seattle, and once again, Jared Goff kept putting us in situations that we can't get out of all season long. If Jared Goff is the starting quarterback,
is this a Rams prediction or a Rams filibuster? I mean, who you picking, man? We gotta pick teams, bro.
I told y'all who I'm picking.
All right,
I'm picking the Rams. But allow me. No, listen. When you guys talk for 30
don't be
minutes
shy with that mute
Tua,
button. I told you that before the show.
When you guys talked about Tua for 30 minutes, I sat patiently. This is my time to brag and boast because all of y'all predicted us not even being in the playoffs. And y'all team is sitting at home while my team is in the playoffs. So excuse me.
What a Rick record.
I mean, really.
Give me the Rams.
Okay. Y'all deserve that.
I mean, really, is this like the floor of the Senate? You just gonna filibuster all night about the Rams? Golly.
I know it's okay, brother. It's okay. Enjoy that seat you're sitting in right now, enjoying us this Saturday. Make sure you turn on the channel, whatever you're watching, and you turn in and watch it. Because my Rams are in it, baby.
Cap for life. Rams defense lost to the Jets, dude. Shut up.
That's fine. And the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Bengals. And the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Bengals. And the Pittsburgh Steelers lost to the Bengals.
A division rival.
When was the last time we lost to the Rams, though?
When's the last time you've been in the Super Bowl? Dolphins fans. No, that question was for the Dolphins fans. That question was for the Dolphins fans.
That's all right. We know how to win it when we get there, though.
Yeah, whatever. Let's find out then. I can't wait to see.
Don't worry, y'all gonna be watching the Super Bowl with the Dolphin fans.
Yeah, you're gonna be y'all gonna be on the couch too. Like let's not front. The Rams are gonna be on the couch watching the Super Bowl too. You know what I'm saying?
Whatever. I love y'all too, man. I love y'all too. I know. I love y'all too.
Yeah, man, you've been out here killing Jared Goff all season, talking about, and now you're paying the man $30 million a year, and you're talking about you want to start the playoffs with a backup off of one game.
Absolutely.
All right, Homer Simpson.
Absolutely. Put his ass on the bench where he deserves.
Doe.
Y'all can carry on with y'all predictions though.
Seahawks next.
Seahawks.
Okay, yeah. So the Rams now. Seahawks.
Seahawks.
Who'd you pick, Shake? Seahawks too?
Yeah.
My man.
Shout out to my man Cap for life, man. I appreciate you in the comments.
Hey, I want everybody who picked the Seahawks this week to report y'all asses back after the game is over. And
I tell you what.
I want you to answer your Twitter mentions. That's all I gotta say. Because
You want to bet? You want to bet? You want to place a wager
right now?
You want to place a wager?
On y'all ass.
You want to place a wager?
What's the wager, man? I'm waiting. It's the playoffs. I'll bet whatever. What's up?
Not money. This is money. This is what we're gonna do.
Okay.
Now, then, if
what do you have to offer me? Your team is not in the playoffs.
Hold on. There's nothing. I told you there's no money. Let me finish.
Okay.
If the Rams win, right? On the next show, I got to put my avatar. You won't see me. I'll put my avatar of the Rams Rams to the Super Bowl. If you lose, you got to put your picture of the Seahawks. Your avatar is gonna be the same.
I want to up the ante a little bit though. Can I up the ante on this?
What's that?
If I win, I want every single person who said to the Seahawks.
Whoa.
No.
That's havoc. That's what happened. No.
I want every single person who said that Seattle was going to win this game. I want their AVI, their profile picture during the podcast to be the Los Angeles Rams. The entire podcast. I don't even want to see y'all face.
No,
I don't want to see your face.
No, I'm not agreeing to this. This is ridiculous.
I'm not agreeing.
This is between you and me, brother.
F that. I'm bold. No. F it. I'm bold. I'm on board with that.
I thought we had some men in here. I thought we had some men in here.
Hey, Banks, bro. You know you owe. I'm not even gonna talk about
I forgot. I excluding you. You can eliminate. I owe you. I still owe you.
See, thing is, I'm not as invested in this as you are. I don't care about either one of these teams. I'm just picking the Seahawks because they're better. Now I understand.
How are the Seahawks better than that?
I understand. Your quarterback can't handle pressure. That's why I'm picking the Seahawks.
Did you not hear what I just said?
I don't care what you said.
Russell Wilson.
That's what you have to understand.
8 times.
So
y'all got Arizona, bro.
Y'all can do it again. Still
playoff Russ. What?
What playoff Russ? The same playoff Russ that's been going home every year. Every year since the Super Bowl.
Every team goes home every year. What you talking about? Except the team that wins.
Well, some of us actually make it there though.
Yeah, and then y'all blow it in the end. So
that's
what?
Okay. We made it there. We got an extra paycheck.
Who's we?
The Rams.
Who's we? you there with them?
No, but we got an extra paycheck.
Well, good for them. They still gonna lose.
Is the way? Can y'all shake on this wager so we can move on to the next preview game?
Yes, let's do that. All right, we're good.
This is between y'all, right? Nobody else want to be involved in this.
No.
Great one. You don't want a piece of this?
You know what, Shake? It's 2021. I'm pissed off about my Dolphins. I think I'm gonna sit out this one. This.
All right. All right.
Don't be a sore loser, bro. Don't be like Havoc down there and we sitting there waiting. Join the fun, man. Come join us.
Hey.
At least we get to have some type of playoff fun.
Man.
Because your ass ain't in the playoffs.
Listen, my dynasty is in the pot cooking right now, so I'm good.
I'm pretty sure we can make a wager closer to the end of the podcast today. I know the perfect topic too. But everybody's on board with the Seahawks except for you, Banks.
Hey man, I'm used to being the only guy, man. But just make sure everybody's in the place to be.
Oh,
because I guarantee you we're gonna win this, man. That's how far I'm gonna go into. I guarantee you we're gonna.
Lord, he guaranteed it.
Book it. Bookmark it. Guarantee.
Clip that, DeVore. Can you clip that for me?
I'm definitely clipping it. Every time I clip something and Banks is wrong, it's just twice as good.
I swear. I say about 95% of the time somebody says that they get like blowed up.
Oh yeah, I think Russell Wilson probably gonna put up 40 on that defense. I think you know what?
Oh my God,
DK Metcalf might have a good game against Jalen Ramsey. Then all that talk about Jalen Ramsey being the best corner is gonna be all for nothing. Then, huh?
I hear you, man.
Oh, my bad. The number one receiver, Tyler Lockett. He gonna have.
Don't worry, Jalen Ramsey's good enough to guard both of them at the same time. We don't need Byron Jones to bail us out.
Let's move on.
We don't need that.
All right, the Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Look, another one of my teams.
Unfortunately, at the Washington football team.
How are the Buccaneers not the home team?
Because Washington
won the
division.
Golly. Buccaneers. Buccaneers, man. Washington is not even a 500 team. They're not even a 500 team. Come on now. I'm not betting against Tom Terrific in the playoffs.
You know, a lot of guys did that last year. And a former Miami Dolphins quarterback spoiled all of Tom Brady's dreams. Actually, you know what? He spoiled two quarterbacks' dreams. One in Baltimore, two. I ain't gonna mention no names.
Iconic freeze. You was thinking it, bro. I just said what you was thinking. That's all.
Hey, I don't like telling other people's business.
Hey man, get out my boy Freeze, my boy. He ride with Jalen Ramsey.
I feel like Freeze. Your podcast has got to be next Wednesday. That's got to be your podcast. I make that all about you. Win or lose, I'm making it all about you. But Buccaneers at Washington football team.
You don't talk shit to Tom Brady. Chase Young's talking shit. Bucks.
It's too early for Chase Young to be talking like that. He's good, but it's too early.
He's a grown man. Don't get me wrong, but
it's too early.
You don't talk to Tom Brady. You don't give him that fire.
Everybody else just gonna silently take.
Okay, I go. I think. Listen, man. You know Tom Brady don't like pressure. The D line for Washington football team, them boys are some beasts. Sweat, Chase, them boys get after it.
Right.
With all that being said, I'ma pick the Buccaneers.
Yeah, you're gonna digress right back to the Buccaneers. Yeah, gonna be bold. But guess what? Upset special of the week. I'm going with the Washington football team.
Wow, boy. You couldn't be even.
Going with the Washington football team.
Oh,
but is that an upset though? When you think about it, is it really an upset?
What you mean? Everybody probably put all the money that they made in their life on Tampa Bay right now.
Yeah, that's an upset.
Okay,
that's an upset.
Here's why I say that. It's because I don't know if you guys paid attention, but Mike Evans went down with an injury last week. It was a knee injury. He hyperextended his knee.
No.
Plus
Antonio Brown's coming in now.
Plus Devin White is missing the game due to COVID, which is their best linebacker. So it's some holes there. I'm not saying Washington's going to win.
Lavonte David, their best linebacker.
I'm not. Well, I think Devin White was their best linebacker this year, but
man, they synonymous. They're really synonymous.
Yeah, they do.
Yeah, they're really good. Yeah, they're good. They're hand in hand. I'm just saying, I don't think it would be. You know, Washington has always been showing up all year long. Even considering their record, they showed up a lot this year, and I'm happy. You know, just because of Ron Rivera, I'm happy that they're even in there. But I'm gonna take Tampa to win it. But I'm just saying it wouldn't shock me if Washington pulled it out because defense is a mug. This is where defense.
You either pick one or the other. Don't sit back and be like, I wouldn't be shocked if Washington pulled it out.
No, I'm just telling you that I wouldn't be shocked that they won because first off they're at home. Not that's going to make a difference, but they're at home.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got the situation that's going on with the Buccaneers. They have injuries going into this game.
I understand they got Mike Evans going out, but they still got AB. They still got Gronk. They still got Godwin, and they got a player. They got a player I call White Flight Scotty Miller. Hey man, they're fine. They are just fine at wide receiver.
Absolutely. But I'm just saying you got to respect Washington's defense though. Their defense is amazing.
Oh yeah. Their D line is no joke.
And playoff ball, we see every year we see the team normally with the best defense carry their team through the playoffs.
No, Washington definitely stood up defensively this year, but I mean, how do you like this game we played with Washington trying to run the ball, like trying to pass to McLaurin? I don't see it happening. I don't see them pulling it out at all.
Yeah, They don't have enough juice on offense.
I don't think so.
Don't need to. If you get, as long as you get in the backfield and hit Brady early and often, we've seen Brady get rattled when he sees pressure early.
Honestly, you mess around and hurt Brady and Blaine Gabbert getting that and throw like 6 touchdowns. Watch.
Yeah, Gabbert of all guys, he should not be in the league. I'm surprised he's still on the roster.
Hey man,
Yeah,
he looked good in cleanup role the other day though. I ain't gonna lie.
Oh.
Yeah, cleanup roll look a whole lot better than ketchup roll.
Hey, look, man, these first round pick quarterbacks, man, they stay around forever.
I would
Hey, by the way,
sign Blaine Gabbert over Josh Rosen. Sorry.
I'm about to kick you. You about to get kicked. I can't believe you say Blaine Gabbert better than Josh Rosen.
On a side note, real quick, they said Barry Jackson said Dolphins are expected to reach out to former head coach Bill O'Brien to see his interest in offensive coordinator.
Okay.
Looking fun.
Hey, it's all good. It's all good because at the end of the day, y'all just gonna sit back and bitch about him not being the right offensive coordinator for 2 anyway. So regardless, it don't matter to me at this point.
You know, Devontae Parker gonna be on the trading block off rip.
Yeah, the offensive coordinator.
He ain't the head coach. He ain't the head coach. He just the offensive coordinator.
Yeah. I'm good on Bill O'Brien, personally.
All right,
I'm good
so
on him.
everybody got the Bucks now.
Yeah, we all got the Bucks.
No, not except for DeVore. DeVore got Washington.
Upset special today. Upset special, boy.
Okay.
We're taking Washington. Where we at?
Somebody, Matt Nagy is in here.
Hey, Matt Nagy, man. What's up?
Salute to you. Said Matt Nagy.
Hey, what's up, Coach Nagy?
Yo, man.
My team gonna get whooped. Hey, come on, man. Have a little confidence.
Hey, no confidence in your squad.
You better tuck in Trubisky real tight.
Yo,
Tuck in
DeVore,
Trubisky
put that
real
back on the
tight.
screen, bro.
Respect. He keeping it real.
Oh, my bad. Wrong wood.
Shout out to you, Zachary.
Oh man, that's hilarious.
I mean, he ain't wrong.
Nah, he's not.
He ain't
Keeping it
wrong.
100. At least he keeping it real.
Hey, they have a chance. I ain't gonna lie because
Yeah.
we gonna get to the Bears in a minute. But right now,
Hey, he wore the visor when he was giving birth to his wife was giving birth to the baby.
He had the play call sheet out.
yeah, so right now we on the Ravens versus the Titans. Iconic, you still in the chat, man? Because I know this is very close to your heart. But which I think rematch from last year's divisional round from last year.
I got a repeat of what happened last year, maybe even worse. Derrick Henry might run for 300 this time. He might even stiff arm Harbaugh.
Mm-hmm. I think the problem is the Lamar Jackson we've seen in the regular season we have never seen in the playoffs. And listen, man, the Tennessee Titans are literally built for the playoffs. They got the formula. They got the formula, bro. So I'd have to go with the Titans, man.
See, what you got to do is you got to give Lamar Jackson some X-Lax so he could take a crap and come back and win the game.
I'm
gonna say. I'm gonna say what you call it though. I'm gonna have to go for the Titans.
Now, Iconic, I hope you're still listening. Banks, turn your volume up. This is chance number 3.
Okay.
Is it safe to say if he loses this game, he can't win in big moments?
I forgot you hate Lamar.
I don't hate Lamar. See, I need to watch you, bro.
I just said what you was thinking, man.
No, I don't hate Lamar. I just feel like he needs to develop as a quarterback before we put him in that in that category of a top 10 quarterback.
The model quarterback is changed already.
Understandable.
Lamar is in the future already. Kyler Murray, Russell Wilson.
All guys that could throw better than Lamar Jackson.
That's not what I was saying. You got mobile guys. Tannehill is semi-mobile, I guess. The dude ran like a 4.6, but he's not.
He was a wide receiver.
Yeah, you don't even really look at him as mobile because he can throw. I don't know, man. I ain't gonna label Lamar a bust yet.
I didn't say bust. I said big moments. He folds in big moments. We talking. We talk. Yes, you can, Vaughn. MVP don't mean bleep if you don't win playoff games. That's just what it is. That's why I'm about to get off. I hate to bring up basketball. I'm about to get off the Giannis bandwagon because he won the MVP last year, but for some particular reason, he can't end up winning the big one. So with the Lamar Jackson, look, this is chance number 3. You ended up turning the football over 3 times against the San Diego Chargers 3 years ago? Correct me if I'm wrong. And you ended up losing the game. You lost last year in the divisional round against the Tennessee Titans. Didn't play well. I think he threw like 2 picks and had 2 fumbles, if I'm not mistaken, too, as well. So this is chance number 3. Chance number 3 here.
Let me ask you this. Who do you think is a better quarterback, Eli Manning or Phillip Rivers?
Eli.
Valid point, Happy. Valid point.
The more consistent quarterback is Phillip Rivers. Now,
yes,
Phillip Rivers would trade his resume for Eli Manning's every day of the week.
Yeah, I guess so, because Eli's still going to the Hall of Fame.
Exactly.
Just like Phillip. But he got two Super Bowls.
Exactly. So was it a quarterback thing or was it a team thing?
It was a team thing.
I mean, Eli Manning won the MVP, Super Bowl MVP. So I mean, he made the plays. He had one of the greatest. Yeah, he has one of the greatest plays in Super Bowl history. When you watched it live, I thought he was sacked.
Yeah.
So he got 2 of them.
Yeah.
You know what? He threw it up to a guy that I believe is working at the car wash, and David Tyree. So
enough Eli Manning and his luck, man.
Hey, man, but you know what? I'll say this much though:
don't call it luck, man. It's in the game.
Having a defensive line of Michael Strahan, Asa Umenyiora, Jason Pierre-Paul, and Justin Tuck, it helps. Yeah. It helps.
I mean, having Ray Lewis and Jamie Sharper helped Trent Dilfer. So,
Trent Dilfer is by far probably the trashiest quarterback of this millennium to win a Super Bowl.
That championship, listen, the rings and championship stuff, that's a team thing.
Yeah, exactly.
It hardly ever comes down to Eli Manning just with that one throw.
Yes,
like they was on Tom Brady's ass.
Wait a minute. How did we get on this topic?
I would say the first game they lost in the playoffs was Lamar Jackson. The second one wasn't him. It was a team thing.
Whoa! What do you mean? He threw the pick.
And one pick. So one pick guarantees you a loss.
Yes, you do.
You got to stop the other team from scoring too. Bro.
No bull crap. If you throw a pick and you put the other team in scoring distance, it's going to be pretty hard to stop them. If you in the field goal range, you giving up points right there. So,
I think Lamar Jackson would have tackled.
Tom Brady threw an interception in the Atlanta game, and they won.
What game?
The Atlanta game, the Atlanta Super Bowl, the 28-3 halftime.
Yeah, because Atlanta choked, but he threw a pick in the wild card round against the Titans. Did he win the game?
And that was the last. That was the last play of the game.
Oh, he threw 2 picks. About? He threw 2 picks. Actually, he threw 2 picks.
Who was winning the game? The Ravens or the Titans? God,
who did y'all pick though?
What are we even talking? It's like we so far off track right now, talking about Eli Manning and the Hall of Fame.
Damn it, Chick.
Let's
go.
We got Titans. Who y'all got?
The Titans.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this is a revenge game for the Ravens. I'm taking the Ravens on this one. I want to see them boys do good, and I want to see somebody, a quarterback from South Florida, light it up.
I love Lamar.
Get him a
Man.
win in the
I want to
playoffs.
see him win.
Yeah, so I think they got a little groove. I think number 15 Hollywood Brown. I think he gonna do a little something, not too much, but then you also got Dennis Brown in there. So I think the Ravens gonna upset the Titans. And I'm tired of all this Tannehill praise from DeVore too.
Hey, screw you, Vaughn. Screw you.
I want the Tennessee Titans to feel the pain we felt when he wasn't there for us. When he was on the sideline with those bad moves. I want the Tennessee Titans to feel that pain. He definitely had a good season. We went to the playoffs, but he wasn't there. We had the backup. But whatever. I picked the Ravens.
You know what?
Let's not even talk about the subpar coaching either, but go ahead, DeVore.
Damn, DeVore, they killing you, bro.
Incoming hot take. Ravens won the Super Bowl.
It's all good. At the end of the day, Ryan Tannehill took his second team to the conference championship, and they was all quiet like a bunch of church mouses. So I'm cool. I'm cool. And guess who we beat to get there? He beat Banks' guy, Tom Brady. And then he beat Banks' guy again and Iconic's guy, Lamar Jackson, the NFL MVP, to get to the conference championship. And unfortunately, he lost in the conference championship to the Kansas City Chiefs and Patrick Mahomes. But who hasn't? So
that's why I'm going with the Ravens on my pick, because it's a revenge time.
But me personally, I'm going with the Ravens too, because I'm not liking the way.
Wait a minute! You can't just say all that shit and then go pick the Ravens.
What do you mean? What am I talking about? I gave you the moderator's opinion, and now I'm giving you my opinion.
Oh wow! So you got on two different caps?
Hey, I got multiple jobs here. I don't get tired.
Well, look, we only paying your ass for one, so just know that you on salary for one job.
Hey, maybe we need to write this up in my contract, but
I can't pay you for both jobs.
We need to write this up in my contract, but I'm going with the Ravens. I don't like the way the Tennessee Titans defense is playing currently.
Lamar Jackson has everything to prove. He's got everything to prove, so we'll see.
Who you picked the Ravens too?
I got the Titans.
Okay, Titans. Shay, who you got?
Titans. I got Ravens. Wes got Ravens. Vaughn got Ravens. Okay, all right. So we 4-2.
I said Titans. I got Titans.
You said Titans. So we split 3-3.
I said a repeat of last year.
Okay, 3-3. We split.
We split.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Matt Nagy, you still up in here, man?
Where Matt Nagy at?
Where Matt Nagy at, man?
Homie Matt Nagy at.
All right.
Are the Saints playing on Marcus Thomas this week?
Yes. It doesn't matter if they had him or not. It's the Saints. Actually, no. You know what? No. I'm going to change my mind. I hate the Saints. Give me the Bears. Upset special. Bears.
You got to get that hate out your heart. I keep telling you about that. You can never be a better person if you keep consistently keep on hate like that.
Franchise. They're about as worth as the Miami Dolphins. And the Dallas Cowboys. That franchise there got a lot of big mouth people on their squad. And every year they lose in the playoffs, there's always some type of excuse. There's always something.
They did cheat though. That was a blatant pass interference.
Hey man, refs
against the Rams. Against the Rams.
Oh yeah, of course it was.
Blatant.
It wasn't blatant.
It was so blatant. They changed the rules so you can They changed the rules so you can challenge.
The referee was staring at it the whole time.
It ain't blatant. Yeah. See, I'm sick and tired of y'all sit back and making excuses for the refs. Why were y'all in that type of position in the first place for it to come down to a controversial call? So let's let that go.
No, don't forget the fact that the prior play before that series even happened, Jared Goff's helmet almost got ripped off in the face mask. That clearly the referee was right there and they missed it. But don't worry about it.
Yeah, here we go talking about the Rams again.
I'm just saying, Drew Brees played terrible in that game. I think he threw like 2 picks, and one of them was the stupidest interception I've seen in my life. So again, when you put yourself in these type of situations, this is what you get. So all I can say, Havoc, no passes given.
Yeah.
Play a flawless game, and you won't have to have this problem.
Yeah, I mean, to be honest with you, I'm not quite sure how the Bears are even in the playoffs, but I think the Saints will make quick work with them. Because the Bears have not had a quarterback all season long.
Mitchell Trubisky's been playing excellent since he
Mitchell
came back into the
Trubisky's been
lineup.
hot lately. I don't know if y'all seen it. He's on fire.
Y'all bet your house on Mitchell Trubisky. I won't. I'm going with the Saints.
No, I'm betting on the Saints being cocky and fat mouth like always. They're gonna find a way to blow the game and make an excuse. The Saints should win this game. They should win this game. But I'm going to go with the Bears because I feel like the Saints are going to screw it up like they always do. Because it's the playoffs, and that's what they do. The Saints do the same thing in the playoffs. The Green Bay Packers do the same thing in the playoffs. We come accustomed to this. Regular season contenders. Playoff time come, nothing.
Don't Breeze got a Super Bowl championship?
He does.
It's been years since then. You've been back to the playoffs many
Yeah,
times.
that was like 2011.
So so let me ask you this: you got a buddy from Green Bay. He ain't won the Super Bowl in a minute, but would you say he's not a great quarterback?
I think he's a
Is
great
he not
quarterback.
dangerous?
I just don't think he's Tom Brady. That's my thing. That's my opinion on Aaron Rodgers.
There's only one Tom Brady though. What you talking about?
Yeah.
I try to tell them that, bro, but they don't listen to me. I try to say that.
Man,
They
Bears
don't
and
listen to me,
Saints,
bro.
man.
I've been saying it.
Okay, it's on me.
All
Or
right,
no?
next.
I'm going. I think I'm gonna end up going with the Saints.
Terrible pick, bro.
I want to go with the Bears so bad, but I'm going with the Saints.
I'm gonna go with the Saints. Even though I got like a little beef with the Saints, they sat Michael Thomas, my first pick in the fantasy for 2 weeks when he could have played, but I still won the championship. So kudos to them. But I'm gonna pick the Saints.
All right, Wes. Unfortunately, your Pittsburgh Steelers are up, and you guys possibly have a big break this week.
Hey, by the way, I didn't get my take. Saints.
Damn, Shake, speak up.
Saints. That's all. I ain't gonna say nothing. Just Saints.
Shake picks the Saints. I pick the Saints. Wes, you pick the Saints.
I guess I'll go with the Saints.
Oh, he didn't even make a decision for real. Vaughn, you on the Saints, and I think Banks was the one that ended up taking.
I can't wait to come back to the pod on Wednesday. And this is all my picks in one.
Oh, I can't.
I guess I'll go with the Steelers.
Nah, talk to us real quick about what's going on in Pittsburgh right now, because you guys came off of a hot start as far as the 2020 season, and then like it kind of feels like y'all are like running out of gas right now.
They ain't play nobody. Keep going.
The defense helped that out a lot. You're right, they didn't play nobody, but when you mention that dude Devin Bush in the middle, and your other premier pass rush combo, it kind of make your defense look a little, a little shaky. And our offense, honestly, was supported by the defense. Nagy, how you be?
Did you guys see Matt Nagy's comment?
Funny guy, man. He knows he sees the writing on the walls. Matt Nagy sees the writing on the walls.
Whoever Matt Nagy is, man, you hilarious.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a close game, but the Steelers come out on top. They probably gonna even get behind early, like always.
You don't sound excited at all, bro.
Because I'm not looking at the same defense that I seen earlier this year because of them injuries. But man, we'll see what happens. Who y'all got?
You gonna get a pass because there's a lot of COVID going around in that Cleveland locker room. So you definitely gonna get a pass.
Hold on. Before y'all even get to that COVID thing, y'all don't think it's weird that the league prolonged the whole game for like a whole week for the Ravens, but they wouldn't do it for nobody else? They kept pushing the Thursday night game back.
They moved a couple of games though.
I've seen them move games all over the place this
season. They flipped the Dolphins schedule upside down for a couple of games.
I mean,
we've had game like 4 times, bro.
We've had games on Tuesdays. We've had a game on Wednesdays this season. We've had games every day of the week this season. So I've seen them. Yeah.
Understood, but they made the Broncos play with a wide receiver at quarterback. They made Cleveland play with no receivers, basically.
Yeah, they look like the Dolphins out there with the receivers.
Right. They pushed the Ravens game back like 3 or 4 times. What's up, Dad? I kind of freeze.
Hey,
they got favorites. They got to protect their the face of the NFL, and currently that's Lamar Jackson.
What are you talking about, Lamar Jackson, the face of the NFL? Patrick Mahomes is the face of the NFL.
It's a toss-up.
No,
I bet you if that happened with the Kansas City Chiefs, I'm pretty sure they would cancel the game too for the next week.
Yo, yeah, they would.
Well, damn,
they would.
Which is going to be interesting because I know we had this conversation earlier about if whoever comes down for the Super Bowl matchup, if let's say Patrick Mahomes ends up being exposed to COVID, he has to quarantine. What would they have to do?
Oh yeah, the Browns don't have their head coach, right?
Yeah, he's got COVID.
Man, I'm definitely going Steelers.
West over here sounding all uncertain about the whole situation, but when I saw Kevin Stefanski on the COVID list, I'm like, yeah, they got a coach. The coach, hey, it's over. The Steelers, they have a free win this week, but next week, different story.
And they almost lost. They almost lost the game to the Steelers' backups, to Duck Hodges.
Is that a real player's name, Duck Hodges?
Yeah, that would be hilarious if it was real.
Duck Hodges.
No,
it sounds like the lost brother of the DuckTales crew, Duck Hodges.
That's his name, Duck Hodges.
Funny thing is, the Dolphins will pick him up to be their third string.
Yeah, I mean that sounds like a Dolphins thing.
Give me the Steelers.
Dolphin shit.
Yeah.
Give me the Steelers. I take them. That COVID thing is real deal, man. I think it's gonna hurt the Browns. That's so unfortunate though, because they were playing pretty good. But their ass is going home.
Oh yeah.
All right, who we got?
Yeah.
Next?
Did I miss anybody?
Oh no, I ain't getting my pick. I'm gonna take the Steelers, and even though I don't like Ben Roethlisberger, I feel like Ben Roethlisberger, if he was black, he wouldn't even be in the league. This man got
That's a fair point.
This man got what 2 allegations of sexual assault? Like,
man,
just one.
This conversation just went totally left. I see now. I know you got personal issues with Ben Roethlisberger now.
I'm just saying, bro.
No, but I bring that point up a lot because they like to bring up Tom Brady all the time. So I love
this man got
field.
He has boundary issues.
I understand.
He only got one. It's only one sexual. It's only one sexual misconduct, and so does Kobe. So.
Oh wow, bro.
I'm not even gonna bring up Kobe's
I ain't going there.
Yeah,
okay, then. So I mean, hey, one thing about it is,
go there.
you can't. You know what I'm saying. One thing I hate about is once a man is accused of something, he's automatically guilty. Why is he guilty of?
I remember it being more than one.
When it happens more than one time, Shake, we gotta pause.
It's a pattern.
Yeah.
All right. Hey,
like
Vaughn,
the girl
look.
Kobe had, she had 4 different scenes in her page. Like,
Vaughn, look. Let's say he.
But I'm saying though, you're still an accusation is still an accusation.
I mean, yeah, but I don't know.
Listen, y'all.
Hey,
Vaughn,
DeVore, take a look at that cap for life comment.
Let's say he did do it, right, Vaughn? You listen?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say he did do it. Does that take away from him making that throw in the corner of the end zone that 3 people missed and Santonio Holmes dragged his feet?
No, I enjoyed that game. That was a good game.
Bro, you can't really put in the off the field stuff. He might be an asshole in the Raiders off the field, but like,
but yeah, I'm gonna pick the Steelers. Yeah, he may play. He's pretty good.
You picking the Steelers? So how many Steelers we got?
Everybody.
Yeah,
everybody on the Steelers.
Now watch you all get upset.
All right, real quick. So
before take a look at the Jay Hearn comment really quick. Post it up, please. Thank you.
Oh, most definitely appreciate that, Jay Hearn.
So to you, Jay Hearn.
I bet.
Now,
also, I just found out Jay Hearn is white. So double salute to you.
Hey, come on, man. Don't do that.
Yes, they heard it white. And we need white people on our side. If you not see the news today, we need white people.
He's bald too.
We need white
salute
people.
To my guy Jay Hearn. And Big Hearn. Big Hearn while I'm at it too. Salute to you as well.
Yeah, shout out to Big Hearn and Jay Hearn. Most definitely. But this is what I want to bring up as far as a wager is concerned. We got the playoff matchups all laid out nice and neat right now. Super Bowl predictions, please.
Kansas City's gonna win.
Verse.
I I think it'll be Kansas City versus Green Bay.
I like that matchup.
Yeah, but I think Kansas City is going to repeat.
Anyone else?
Steelers, Tampa.
Steelers, Tampa.
I
don't see the story behind that one.
Yeah, there needs to be a story.
What need a story? It'll be
It's always it's
As a
always
matter of
a
fact,
story.
that's where number one. That's where Tampa plays, and number two, that's where the Steelers won their last Super Bowl. Tampa.
Well, you got Roethlisberger versus Brady too, which is going to be blown up out of proportion. They're going to blow that story up everywhere.
Yeah.
Probably the two most successful quarterbacks of this era. When you think about it.
Yeah, because at one time there was only 3 quarterbacks going to the Super Bowl at one time. It was Roethlisberger, Peyton Manning, and Tom Brady representing the AFC East for a long period of time.
How about Tennessee versus Tampa? Tampa Bay wins. Brady versus Tannehill. Vrabel versus Belichick. Brady gets number 7. It's number 7, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Yes.
Yep. Number 7.
I can see that happening.
And Bruce Arians was Roethlisberger's coach too, quarterback's coach.
Wait a second. Did Bruce Arians lose to Roethlisberger?
No, he was a quarterback's coach. No, he was his quarterback's coach.
Who was the coach of the Cardinals in that Super Bowl?
He was the Steelers' offensive coordinator.
I know that Ken Wisenhunt was still on. Was it Ken Wisenhunt?
Right.
Wisenhunt?
Yeah, it was Wisenhunt. Yep.
Yeah.
Was it something
Yo,
like that?
where is Ken Wisenhunt right now? I have not heard
Out
from
of
that
the
man.
league. He's out of the league.
Wow.
I heard he was a jerk.
I mean-
play calls, but he was a jerk.
Yeah, I mean, look, whatever it is, I just hope, and the only thing that I honestly, sincerely hope is that we don't get some sort of an outbreak or positive test before the Super Bowl, and then, you know what I'm saying? It's basically
Didn't
like a
we
COVID
predict
bowl.
that?
Then it's like a COVID bowl, and people are like, y'all lost because X player was out. You know what I mean?
Didn't we predict that there was going to be some kind of COVID related issue that's going to affect the Super Bowl?
Probably. There probably will be. It's already happening in the playoffs. The Browns don't have a head coach.
Either way, man, you can't stop guys playing. What's gonna happen is gonna happen.
That's a fact.
Mm-hmm. What is to be will be.
Yep.
I'm still like kind of in shock that the Miami Heat was able to beat the Bucks like they did and beat everybody like they did and went to the championship.
Hey man, that's called getting hot at the right time. But also, I mean, when you're a dirty work team, which the Miami Heat were last season,
Oh yeah.
and the playoffs happen and everything slows down, you're built for that.
Yep.
So, and you know, even then, this season and the beginning of this season is basically preseason, quite frankly. Like none of the good teams are really hitting right now in terms of the NBA. So, well, except Steph Curry. He just must drop 62 for no damn reason, but.
Who you got, Kowski?
For the Super Bowl, I'm gonna go Green Bay against Kansas City. I'm gonna say Green Bay gonna win, and then once Aaron Rodgers wins the Super Bowl, he's gonna retire. Should be exciting.
Okay.
Man, that's crazy because this year has just been so crazy. I can see every scenario y'all said so far just happening.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, whatever. Not me.
I wouldn't be.
Well, the
honestly,
Rams not going. I'm telling you now.
Hey, man. I hear you.
Oh,
Man
that's a
can only
fact.
dream, right?
That's
They didn't think we were going to go 3 years ago, and we were there. It's all good.
No, wait a minute. You talking about the season when Todd Gurley was an MVP candidate? No one thought y'all were gonna go to the Super Bowl.
Before that season, they didn't even predict us in the playoffs. And then when we got to the playoffs, they didn't think we were going to. And you guys just said it. We weren't even supposed to be to the pass interference it's called. So, again, what are we talking about?
They don't have like the best record in the league. I don't know.
We ended up getting the best record in the league that year. But they say
I feel like y'all had a good season before that season, though.
No, we didn't. We were terrible.
It was terrible.
It was terrible? Okay.
It was terrible.
That was Jared Goff's first year.
Okay, that was terrible.
We fired Jeff Fisher, and then we brought in the genius right after that. And
Okay.
And Wade Phillips too was the head coach,
defensive coordinator. Yeah, we have Peter Joyner.
I tell you what, Wade Phillips knows how to stop a Belichick offense, and he did.
I'll say this much: everybody loves Wade Phillips, but they only love him. They only love him when he's around for one season. Don't nobody love Wade Phillips year 2. Everyone loves Wade Phillips year 1, though.
I feel like Wade Phillips ends up falling into the right defensive coordinator position where they have dominant players.
Wade Phillips is the Ryan Fitzpatrick of defensive coordinators.
Oh, no, don't get me wrong. He's an excellent defensive coordinator, but just look at the teams that he's coached defense for. He played.
Yo, who hasn't he coached?
But I'm just saying, like, look at the players that he's coached. He coached
like the Broncos,
DeMarcus Ware, Von Miller, Aaron Donald. Now,
so he's been coaching a long time too.
Yeah,
he probably
he's been coaching quite a few dominant defenses with a lot of dominant defensive players.
As a matter of fact, he was George Washington's coach.
Yeah, Wade Phillips looked like he was at Super Bowl I.
He's the Chan Gailey of defensive coordinators.
He kind of is actually. He's been around.
Yeah, I agree.
As the late great Tupac Shakur said, "Man, I've been around." He's been around.
Any final thoughts before we close this thing out, man?
I give you my Super Bowl prediction.
Oh, Banks, go ahead, man.
So give me the Rams and the Chiefs. And if I can't get the Rams and the Chiefs, give me the dream matchup would be Tom Brady versus Patrick Mahomes. That's what we were supposed to get last year. We didn't get it. I think
we might end up getting that, unfortunately.
Kansas City, Tampa.
How are we gonna get that when Mahomes would have beat Brady in the AFC Championship?
That's what I mean. We didn't get a chance to see that. I wanted to see that. It was headed back to that rematch. Remember, everybody wanted to see that Patriots and Chiefs rematch from the year before. That's what I mean. Not the Super Bowl.
I think,
but it's going to be a bigger stage.
Mahomes would have blown Brady's doors off, bro.
So, to answer the question that was just put up on the screen, so the NFL, when they introduced COVID protocols for this season, they specifically said that coaches are not allowed to call plays from home. So that answers that question. Why? Because when they were going through their COVID protocols, they accounted for that, and they said that you cannot coach from home.
Yeah, coaching from home is out of the picture.
Yeah.
But any final thoughts before we close it out?
Final thoughts. Appreciate y'all for having me again. Y'all guys, be safe. It's getting crazy out there. I know y'all see what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it, man. Mm-hmm. Happy New Year.
Same to you, bro.
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah, man. Yep. Happy New Year's, and Banks of America is gonna look good with that Seattle logo next time we see each other next week.
That neon green gonna be looking good, bro.
The thing I can't wait for me is TBD. It's already been determined.
Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna say because. So I think by we're gonna go live Saturday. So this game should be over by Saturday evening when we go live.
I won't be here if we lose. You know that. You know I won't be here.
Why not?
What?
Yeah, wait.
Taking a personal day.
No.
Grieving.
No PTO.
Grieving.
How I know you deny
hey, you need to bring a note. You need to bring a note. I need a note. You ain't got the note.
You want to turn the note in? All right, I got you.
Send the note.
You want to do initials? The Rams are going to be DOA.
Yo, all I know is Matt Nagy in the comments is lighting on fire today. But I will say, as always, appreciate the opportunity to come on here. Talk a little bit.
Bro, somebody need to bring Adam Gase on this bitch.
That's genius.
You know what? He's got the time.
I'm already talking to him.
Yeah,
Me too.
Trust me.
Hey, he might make an appearance this Saturday.
Okay. I mean, he damn sure won't be coaching this Saturday. As I said, I appreciate the opportunity to come on here. Talk about all these different subjects and all that.
I got one more thing. I kind of free you stop running from me. You said you was gonna play me in Tekken. I want that. I need that. All right. That's it.
Tekken smoke alert. It's shots fired. You know what I'm saying? Just everyone out there, stay safe, man. It's a crazy day. Be on the lookout for domestic terrorists. Stay safe.
Stay loaded and cocked.
No, I'm telling you, they are.
I'm telling you, that's crazy. They could go to the White House and do that shit.
To the Capitol Hill.
I tell you, man.
That's the last place, bro. You supposed to be able to go to storm.
and no, bro. I don't understand how you do that and nobody gets shot. Like
one person got shot, but they're lucky it was one.
Yeah.
If it would have been me, you, Vaughn, and Banks.
Oh, come on now. We wouldn't even. They would have capped us off at the airport. No, come on now.
Hey, I got a card. They ain't.
It would have been nice.
Yeah, I'm getting all free.
A long time ago.
I'm light skinned. You see my skin. I'm light.
Okay. You see DeVore gonna be out there like I'm Steven from Django. Leave me alone.
I got a piano in my house. Exactly, Banks. So I got
you a house nigga. I'm a
I got some collateral.
Oh, this black guy has a piano in his house. He can't be a threat to us.
Yeah, I got some collateral. Yeah, and I ain't gonna be showing up looking like no regular black dude either.
You gonna show up with a piano, start playing Ray Charles, like, he's okay, man. Let him through. Let him through.
Man, leave him alone, man. He ain't doing nothing to nobody, man.
Let me go.
Yeah. I ain't mean to get political, man, but it was good. Being with y'all boys again. I'm holler at y'all.
All right, bro. Good night, man. We'll holler at you.
Yeah, man. Appreciate you coming through.
Thanks everybody in the chat for tuning in. All right, y'all.
All right, man.
Yeah, man. Just go off that. Want to thank everybody for stopping by on the podcast. Looks like we have more attendance than usual, especially in the chat. The chat activity was welcoming tonight. I appreciate everybody in the chat that came by and dropped those comments. Don't forget, guys, if you like this show, you enjoy it, subscribe, share the post, share the episode. I know it's kind of at length, but we do drop content, so make sure you turn on that notification bell because we chop up the episodes throughout the week. So we appreciate every single person, and like everybody else said, stay safe. There's a lot going on in the world right now.
Amen.
Chase,
I think Shay went to sleep.
Huh?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
My piece.
Yeah. You see, when you pop up like, huh? Yeah, you went to sleep. You went to sleep.
Yeah.
Good night.
Anyway, like I said, tune in Saturday because Adam Gase is going to be stopping by.
Vaughn, you said something?
Oh, nah, man. Y'all boys, thank you for having me on, man. That was pretty funny, man. Sorry I got triggered when he put up his Florida Gators shirt. I can't help it. It's just one of those things. Put it down, bro. Don't put it back up. I'm covering this on the picture, so I don't even see that trash in my phone. But thank you guys for having me on. You guys, I really appreciate it, man. Just so you know, man, once the Florida Gators stop running from us, I will respect it. I don't respect it.
You know, we'll appreciate you, bro. Anytime, man.
All right, brother.
All right, y'all guys have a good night, man.
Too,
shout out to the U, FIU. FIU, baby.
You know,
what was the song in the ball game? Y'all got those blown off.
Don't forget FIU.
Hey, y'all didn't win either. So
we get our doors blown off though. Don't worry, y'all see.
Yeah, but to who though? Y'all lost to nobody. At least we lost to Oklahoma.
Hey man, y'all got smacked. That's all I can say.
Don't forget FIU beat Miami once. So always remember.
Yeah,
that.
last year. Yeah, last year
Always
FIU beat
remember
them.
Hey,
Always
it's funny
remember
because I went to that game. I had
I
went
know
to
you
that
did.
game.
I know
And
you did.
I left at the beginning of the fourth quarter. And it was like, man, you leaving? I was like, yeah, man, this thing over, man. Like, I don't know, man. But whatever. Y'all be up, it goes in circles. As you get their time, so they get their time. But when you on back up, I'm not gonna be humble about it. I'm not. Just so y'all know.
That's the Miami way.
We're waiting, bro.
Exactly.
Yeah.
All right, man. Y'all boys take it easy, man. Thank
Good
you.
night, bro. I'll talk to you.
Good night.
All right. Who we missing? Everybody went, right?
Yeah, everybody went, bro.
Yeah, I think so.
No, we still live, right?
Yeah, we still live. Just to piggyback off what Banks said, like for real. The comment section was jumping. It was live this evening. Love to see that. Most definitely appreciate everybody that came through. I know we set the yearly goal for 2,000 subscribers, and just since Saturday that we went live the last time, we got over 19 subscribers. So we definitely on the right track of reaching the 2,000 subscriber goal. Like, you don't know how much this actually does mean to me that we growing every day, and the activity, and definitely in the comment section. But yeah, till Saturday, it's going to be an exciting time when I see the confetti fall from the Seattle Seahawks stadium when they end up advancing to the divisional round. But again, this is the Not for Debate podcast. We out, man.